Hey there, ninjas. It's day 15. Congratulations. You made it 50% through the challenge. This is huge. You should be happy. You should be proud of yourself. You're a doer. You're an action taker. I have a lot of respect for people like you because you actually implement and you're willing to do the work so you can reap the benefits. I love it. Today, we're going to create your high converting thank you page. Your thank you page is really important because it's not enough just for them to register. You need them to show up and actually watch the webinar. And that's the purpose of the thank you page. It's not just to thank them and say, oh, confirmation, you've registered, great. No, it's to get them to move and take action, okay? You want to give them a message to tell them, hey, this is the next step. It's really important in online marketing to give the audience the next step. You registered, great. Now what? What do you do now? Okay, you want to guide them to the next step so they actually take action, follow through, watch your webinar so they can see your offer, so they can convert into a customer. So we're going to jump into WebinarNinja. I'm going to show you how you can use our templates that are high converting to get them to convert as an attendee from a registrant. All right, let's jump right in. Okay, we're back into our account. We're back in our My Webinars page right here. This is the webinar we're going to be working on, right? Our automated webinar. And we're going to go to options again. And now we're going to go to thank you page template. Okay, we're going to go here and we're going to edit it. I'm going to walk you through it. With our thank you page template, we have two options. We have one with video and one without. Okay, so I want to show you the differences. So this is the one without. This is the simple minimal template. This works, and you can use copy. You can use actual text to tell them what's the next step. We'll talk about that. So you can use text instead of video. But I have found that video converts better. So shooting a short video is really going to make a huge difference. In fact, I'm going to show you how easy it is to shoot a video. I'm going to shoot a video live right now, show you my thank you video for my actual automated webinar, and we're going to use it as a template. We're going to use it as kind of the default for all my automated webinars. That way, we're going to make it kind of generic so that it can work for whatever the title is. So this is the minimal template, but we can choose the thank you page template with the video, minimal video, this one. And I really like this one. I find it has converted very well for us. Okay, so anytime you want to add a video, you can just click here and add a video. Very simple. But I'm going to show you the rest of the page, and then I'm going to show you a sample video that you can shoot. You can just use the same kind of language, the same kind of points, and I'll walk you through it. And we'll make sure we insert that video into the thank you page. Okay, so I'm going to pop this, and just for the sake of this example, I'm just going to put this video right now, but we're going to shoot a new one for the automated webinar. Okay, so on our thank you page, this is the page they're going to see after they register. As soon as they register, they're going to see this page. So this is very important. It says, thank you for signing up, and it reminds them again the promise. This is the title, right? And this is very important because it reminds them of the value they're going to get. And I told them this is an exclusive webinar hosted by me. This is populated automatically. And then here's this special message in yellow highlight. Please check your email. We sent you all the info. This is true because you have automatic email notifications. We'll talk about that in a future video. But this is important for them to check their email so that they can know where to find all that information, the link to get to the webinar, all that kind of stuff. If you have a watch now video, then they'll be able to jump right into the video right away. But they still have a link to check it out later on if they want to. So I can add, again, text, any kind of information. So we sent you all the info. I can write more information here. I can change the highlight information. You may want to say you want to check this out in the next 24 hours. You may want to create some sort of urgency if you'd like. There's a countdown timer here for when the time for the webinar selection, the webinar that they selected, the time and date countdowns to. You can shut that off if you want. It will not show if you have a watch now webinar. So this is just there. If you have dates and times, it's just there for you to have on the registration page. It automatically hides if it's a watch now selection, if they selected watch now. I can edit this, of course, with my colors. If my branding color, let's say, is a little deep red here, I could do that. And then, of course, I have the share buttons here. The share buttons will share it to social media, not the thank you page, the actual registration page. So don't worry about that. It's not like they're going to go straight to the thank you page. It's another way for them, another chance for them to share that information. And I'll tell you why this is important. Now, in the video, I'm going to give them instructions, okay? And of course, I can change this background as well in the template if I want, but we'll get to that in a second. But in the video, I want to give them instructions. I'm going to walk you through those instructions but here are the highlights. I'm going to basically thank them for registering, show some excitement, and I'm going to tell them to do two things. One is to add it to their calendar, because this is going to give them reminders on their calendar. And our Add to Calendar feature, they can add it to their Yahoo calendar, their Outlook calendar, their Google calendar, their iCal calendar if you have Apple. So it is really easy for them to add it to the calendar with one click. And that way they get reminders not only on email, but on their calendar for the webinar. This is especially important if it's on a watch now, if it's a scheduled date and time, okay? This is really important. So I give them two instructions. The first one is to add it to calendar. The second one is to get them to share it on social. Share it on social right now, and share it with your friends and family, people that you think would benefit from this webinar. Sometimes just asking people really allows them to know what's next. Okay, that's what I do, this and this. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So it allows you to get some viral marketing for your webinar. So we're going to walk through this video. I'm going to give you those steps again. I'm going to get on camera, but I just want to show you real quick. Again, you can change the background image of that thank you page. I'm going to change it to the basketball image that I used on my registration page, because I want to make sure it's congruent and it's all the same. Okay, it looks good to me. I'm good to go. I'm going to hit save. It's going to ask me again, do I want to add this to my media library as a template? I could do that. I could say, B-ball thank you page. And I'm going to hit save. I don't want to make it default. I already have a default that I like, and I'm good to go, and I hit exit. The thank you page is quite easy. Now remember, if you go with the minimal template, okay, make sure you add the information that I talk about in the video if you don't use the video template, okay? But if you're going video, we're going to write, I'm going to show you exactly an example of what we're doing here with the video script and what we're going to convey. I'm actually going to do it right in front of you so you can see what it looks like, and you can use it as an example. Okay, I'm going to jump back on camera and give you those instructions for the video that we're going to insert inside the thank you page to give those instructions. All right, let's talk about what's going to go in this thank you page video. 3 important things. The first thing is I'm going to thank them for registering, show my enthusiasm, and tell them, hey, I'm going to fulfill this promise for you. Okay, I'm going to make sure that you're going to get a lot of value on this webinar. Number 2, we're going to tell them to add it to their calendar. I'm going to tell them to use the Add to Calendar button on this page and add it to their calendar. And number 3, I'm going to tell them, please share it on social. Make sure you share it on social with people that might be interested, friends, family, anybody that you think would benefit from this webinar. And then I just say, hey, I'll see you on the webinar, okay? So that's the format. These 3 parts, this is really what we want to cover. I'm going to do it right now, on camera right now, and I'm going to use it for my automated webinar. Hey, thank you for registering for the webinar. I'm so excited for you because this is going to be an incredibly valuable webinar. That's my promise to you. Now, there are 2 things I need you to do as your next steps. First thing, add this webinar to your calendar. You can use the Add to Calendar button right here on the page. It's super simple. The next thing is I want you to share this webinar with your friends and family on social. There are some social share buttons right here on the page as well. Go ahead and do that right now, and I'll see you on the webinar. All right, as you can see, pretty straightforward, pretty simple, short video. It's also pretty universal. I can use it for all my webinars. All right, your homework for today, you're going to complete your whole thank you page. Make sure it's got your branding, make sure it's got all the information. If you're not going with the video template, then make sure all the information that I included in the video is in the text. If you're going with the video template, go ahead and shoot that video. Don't make it complicated. Just shoot it with your iPhone or with your smartphone. You can just, make sure it's in landscape mode like this way. That way, when you're shooting your selfie there, it's long ways and there's no bars on the side when you have it in portrait mode. So that way you can just, send that video to yourself and make sure it's up there. We'll put tutorials on this page on how to edit your thank you page so it's nice and simple for you. But don't overcomplicate it. Just shoot a simple video just like I did with your phone, and then you add it to your thank you page. Super easy. So because we need to move on. We want to make sure that we complete this task today because tomorrow we got more tasks, right? We got more things to do as the challenge progresses. We're getting there, guys. Thank you page is done. Registration page is done. We're going to go into email notifications, a whole bunch of stuff. It's getting exciting. We're nearing the finish line. Keep going. Don't fall behind. Make sure you finish your homework, and I'll see you tomorrow.